I have played about 20 hours of the new Pokemon Arceus game, and I want to say without a shadow of a doubt that this is a very bare bones experience. But I think I love the game. I think it's not one of my favorites. I just like playing Pokemon and I just like the game. But I gotta bring up some valid criticisms. How does a multi-billion-dollar company, this franchise, prints money with the casual effort of a sleeping dragon? It is a dragon of a company. Managed to so consistently, so brazenly sidestep the bare minimum of creative evolution. I just am so angry at the game for small nitpicks. So I'm gonna nitpick the game and address some valid criticisms. But before I get into everything, that's right, Daddy's gotta get paid. Here goes an ad.
Hey, you actually stuck around for the ad? I'm so proud of you. Let me tell you what I'm pitching to you real fast. Here's something you can do when you're bored. Playing games and getting paid for it. If you hit the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen right now, you see that popping up right there? Look at that. It's so cool. It's so convenient. You can sign up to freecash.com and start right away. Now, I know your inclination to say this is a scam, but I assure you, I tried it myself. I thought it was a scam myself. Actually, I did actually try it out and it actually worked. I didn't expect to actually get paid, but I'm getting moolah, baby. It's simple. Create an account with your email and password. It takes seconds. Literal seconds. Inside, you'll see a wall of games, a bevy of things, and offers. Pick one you actually enjoy, play through levels, and cash land straight into your free cash account. It's like turning your downtime into a side hustle without even noticing. Some people pull in $10 to $20 a day, but I've seen reports of much more moolah, Mr. Krabs. I've seen Scrooge McDuck numbers, and you can do this all while laying in your bedroom playing games on your phone. All they ask of you is that you spend your time playing the video games. They just want your time. Now, you could spend a little bucks in game to hit levels faster, which lets you unlock the bigger offers and payouts because you gotta hit the levels to get bigger payouts. That's how some users end up earning hundreds, even $500 or more on certain offers. It's crazy, but you don't have to spend anything. You can just stick to the free levels like I did and still cash out. The whole point is that instead of just sitting there scrolling endlessly through TikTok or Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts or whatever, you're playing and earning at the same time. When it's time to cash out, you got options. You want to hit up PayPal, you want some gift cards, you can do whatever you want to. It's your decision. It's your world. I'm just living in it. So if you're curious, hit the link in my description or scan the code that's been on screen the entire time. You can just scan the code right there. You have the ability to just screen capture, scan the code, click the description. Make sure you do it through me, guys. Sign up for my link because I'm broke, guys. I'm doing this for the money, man. I got my family locked up. I beg you, please start playing for cash in your spare time. And when you use my link or QR code, you'll get a $5 bonus to kick things right off. So go ahead and get the free cash right now. Freecash.com and CV. You're not responsible for any bodily harm, any extra harm, anybody getting destroyed, anybody getting hit with a meteor, anybody getting hit with a natural disaster, anybody getting hit with the power of God, anybody with God's wrath, any thunder striking your body, anybody that actually has kids because of this, anybody that gains thousands of dollars, they do not use that in order to attack me or strike me and send drones to my house to destroy my entire body. I appreciate it. That'd be lovely. Thank you. I would appreciate it a lot. And if you could enjoy this, just use my link in the description. Like I said before, use the QR code. Go ahead and do that. Everything's bye.
Okay, back to whatever I was talking about before. Biggest complaint that I have the entire way through is that we exist in the golden age of interactive storytelling. Solo developers in their basements are crafting worlds that breathe, that weep, that remember your name, and these are amazing people. I've witnessed indie developers change my life with the story. Yet here, clutching the jeweled scepter of Nintendo's legacy, we are handed a game that communicates in the most pivotal emotional moments, right? Text boxes. That's it. What baffles me is that they have animated the mouths moving with no words coming out. Endless silent just text on black dialogue boxes. It's not even a charming homage to its pixelated ancestry. Not even a little bit. It's basically creative malpractice. It's stupid because this isn't 1998 anymore. This is 2025. I shouldn't have to mentally voice act every line of crucial story beat while a beautifully rendered, emotionally fraught character model flaps its jaw in perfect soulless pantomime. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Voice acting is not a luxury anymore. It's not. It should be the bedrock of immersion. Nintendo, I would have preferred if you used AI voices at this point. This guy, I hate reading. I'm stupid. I don't want to do this. I wanted to hear the tremor in a hero's voice when they're afraid, the smug condescension in a rival's taunt, the wary resolve of a mentor facing their end. Instead, in Pokemon Z through A, which they lie about that as well, I'm not even gonna get into that. It's not even Z through A. It's not, you start at Z, nope, no, they skip, I'm so angry. I'm left reading, just reading in a vacuum of silence while a multi-million-dollar visual spectacle unfolds in mute. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole voice acting experience. Don't like that at all. Really stupid. Ah, yes. The beautiful, sprawling French city. First off, How dare you put this in France? Let's just start right there. I'm messing with you. I love French. Anyways, Luminois City, whatever the beating heart of this new Pokemon. Nothing. It's nothing. It's a sprawling electric diorama that pretends at life but possesses nothing. There's nothing there. The citizens are just cardboard cutouts, obviously. That's just thing. Spouting one-line non-sequiturs. Just garbage. You can't enter any building. Basically, no building you can enter. The alleyways lead to nothing but, you guessed it, more alleyways. It's just this theme park where all the rides are under construction. And outside this one glossy, overpromised metropolis is a geographic shrug. A handful of zones stitched together. That's it. That's it. It's nothing. I'm so angry. They are asset flipped biomes, but not even that. Not even that. Because there are no real biomes in this besides one other area. I'm not even gonna spoil it. There's one other area. Same rock formation, same tree clusters. Until the very act of exploration is shafted. There are nothing. There's no whispering caves of forgotten legends that hide that. There's no storm-swept cliffs where the only one brave can hear the cry of a legendary beast. Barely any legendaries in the game. This is a Pokemon game that has willingly, bafflingly chosen to be claustrophobic. Pokemon, you know the part in Pokemon where you're going through the city, right? What if that was the whole game? What if going through the city was the whole game? What if that's it, right? I miss riding my bike through tall grass. What about that? Where's that? Oh, they're trying something different, guys. They're trying something new. Well, it sucks. Now you gotta hear me complain about it. It sucks. It sucks. The biggest selling point of this game was the combat. A lot of people said the combat was going to be a real-time, action-paced system to finally drag Pokemon into the modern era. No more turn-based combat. And what they delivered is just a lie. So I was excited to see turn-based strategy get maybe a revamp or something new. They just removed the turns and forgot to add the strategy. It is a glorified cooldown simulator. You tap an icon, you watch a bar drain, you tap again. There is no timing, no positioning, no reactive interplay. It's a rhythm game without rhythm. A fighting game without fights. It's just cooldown, cooldown, cooldown. And I play Xenoblade, right? Xenoblade had at least auto attack. If you added an auto attack feature, maybe that make the game better. But they have tackle, and tackles is maybe a slap of something, just something to do in between. I would appreciate that. The Pokemon don't feel like partners you command. They feel like vending machines that you activate. Where is the tension of choosing a risky high damage move or safe status effects? Where is the panic of seeing your opponent's Pokemon begin to glow with the telltale signs of a fight-ending attack? That entire rich, chess-like lexicon of prediction, counter-prediction has been flattened into a single monotonous question. All right, here goes the question. Is the button blue yet? All right. It's the illusion of action, a spectacle designed for maybe trailer clips. It's utterly vapid. It's stupid. It's dumb. The moment you actually have to engage with it for more than 5 minutes, it's really, really bad. Because guess what? How am I this far in the game? How? I should not be this. The game came out, what, yesterday? I didn't get an early copy. I got the game, same as everybody else, today at 12. I shouldn't be this far in the game. And this is completely subjective, and I do mean completely subjective, but the Mega Evolutions, most of them suck. Majority of them suck. They just lazy, over-designed action figures is what they are. They're just plastic surgery on a lot of stuff, and some of them look garbage. I remember older Mega Evolutions, right? I remember Mega Gyarados was a raging sea serpent made of pure crimson fury. Mega Absol is not the best example anyways. Mega Absol actually sucked. But Mega forms look cooler. I enjoyed Mega Charizard, X and Y. Mega Mewtwo looked pretty cool. I think they look amazing. These new forms, I'd add more spikes, make it shinier, add some floating bits. Done. They look like free-to-play mobile game skins. That's what they look like. There's no magic. Feels unearned, cosmetic, and cheap. Most of them do. Some of them are really good, but majority of them just... I had these complaints when I was watching them too. Just look garbage. Just look like trash. Now you may be asking yourself at this point in time, well, if you don't like the game, why did you buy it? Well, the pull is gravitational. Pokemon has a siren song woven into my very DNA. The thwomp of a Pokemon ball, the specific chirp of a healing machine, the comforting grid of the menu, it's a psychological trap. I've been playing it for so long. I am addicted to the ghost of what this game made me feel long after the reality of what it has proven to be. It's just a profound disappointment to me. I just want to be clear here though. Love is not an excuse for incompetence. I can love my ancient wheezing car that breaks down every other week, but doesn't make it a good car. By any objective measure of game design, narrative cohesion, mechanical depth, technical polish, world building, Pokemon ZA is a bad game. It is a failure of ambition. It is a betrayal of its own legacy. And the most galling part is the knowledge, the absolute certainty that with the resources and talent at their disposal, they could have crafted a masterpiece. They simply chose not to. The return on investment for good enough is just too damn high. It's just too high. It's more so why I prefer the fan games over this. I have played ROM hacks crafted by teams of 5 people in their spare time. Pokemon Unbound, Pokemon Insurgents, Pokemon Prism, that possess more narrative ambition, more mechanical innovation, and more sheer unadulterated love for the source material than this official multi-million-dollar product. These are labors of love. ZA feels like a labor of spreadsheet. It's a soul-crushing realization. The true custodians of the Pokemon spirit are no longer in the offices of Tokyo. They're in Discord servers, and forums, and Reddit, gifting their genius for a free-to-play community. That's what it is. That's it. That's the importance. Pokerogue is better than this whole game. This is a slight spoiler for the game, but there is no villain. None. There's no antagonist in the entire game. I really was confused by this. It doesn't exist. That's it. The conflict in ZA appears to be an urban renewal. The stakes are zoning permits and civic pride. The evil team is a group of mildly disagreeable bureaucrats. There's no mystery, no shadow to pierce, no world to save. The story has no urgency at all. Pokemon narratives were never high art, but at least they had momentum in some capacity. There's nothing. There's no Team Rocket, Team Galactic, Team Plasma. Nothing. There's nothing. It's a nothing burger of a game. I purchased a new console for this, by the way. I want to point this out. The reason I even bought a Switch 2 was to play this game. A dedicated piece of hardware. It was marketed as the vessel for the new chapter. What do I get for this? I didn't get really frame rate stutters. No. I did get a few weird textures, but that's just the game, I think. I got a few pop-ins that made the world feel a little sketch for real time. I think that the Switch 2 is a technical failure. That's what it is. That's the whole thing. It's as if I bought a ticket to Broadway, right? And I was watching the actors read from scripts on stage, and the set was wobbling. When did we, the consumers, become so conditioned to this cycle of hope and mediocrity that we accept a broken product because, you know, the title screen music is a banger? They're gonna bank on our nostalgia. This is dumb. Let's talk about nostalgia for a moment. To be a Pokemon fan today is to be a master of this cognitive dissonance. You become an apologist, a mental gymnast, and you're always defending this big company. You are a scholar of copium. You learn to call empty landscapes. Oh, this is just a minimalist. They're saving their resources for something bigger. You reframe broken mechanics as experimental. You celebrate the absence of features as a return to form. You are in love with a ghost, with the memory of a feeling, while the corpse of the present is paraded in front of you. Yeah, actor, yeah! ZA is not a catastrophe. Catastrophes are interesting. ZA is mediocrity. It is the perfectly polished, exquisitely marketed, soul-crushingly average end result of a franchise that has stopped trying to be great and started trying to be efficient. This is the AI of video games, is what it is. I'm walking this glorified city, going to these wild zones, and it feels less like a city and more like a graveyard for potential. The lights are bright, the models are as detailed as they possibly can be, but it's a beautiful shell. There is no friction, no consequence, no life. You cannot connect with anything because there is nothing to connect with. The game was built in a boardroom. That's it. That's what it was. I press buttons. The game gives me a reward. It's a transaction. It does not love me back. I think that's the worst pain of all. It hurts. It feels like a betrayal by an old friend. I want to be proven wrong. I want to find the secret dungeon, the hidden story, the proof of passion. I know it must be there, but it isn't. The more I play, the more the map reveals itself to just be a map. The more the systems reveal themselves to be just systems. This is it. This is the product. This is what they deem sufficient for the faithful. I mourn this game so much. I grieve the masterpiece it could have been, the promise it whispered in its first trailer, the failure it failed to seize, and yet I'll probably boot it up again tomorrow. Not even gonna lie, you hear? I'm probably gonna boot it up again tomorrow, and I'm part of the problem. I am part of the problem. I am that child on the rug squinting at a flickering screen, believing in a world just beyond the pixels. Because nostalgia is a phantom limb that still aches and it hurts. But the veil has been lifted. I see the man behind the curtain now, and he's holding a spreadsheet. And he's writing down my reactions. Pokemon ZA is a mirror, and it reflects a terrifying truth that love, without the constant demanding effort to be worthy of that love, curdles into a mere habit, and habit, without the fire of passion to sustain it, becomes a prison. That is the terrifying evolution that I have witnessed with this game. I hate it. But I'm still gonna play. Bye.
I'm your Nick and night, be my Laurel. Slow. Ooh, happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. Ooh, I love the ride when you're free.